All right, good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. We are going live right now. So, like every stream, I'm pushing out the notifications, and once I'm done with that, we'll get started on our video and going over everything that's been happening over the last couple days. If you guys haven't been following the channel, none of this movement should be a surprise to you. Like, we've been talking about it for days. This is what basically we've been expecting. So let's see. All right, Facebook's pushed out. Discord's pushed out. Twitter's pushed out. All right, all that's done. So now let's go ahead and take off the cover. Hey, there we are. All right, cool. So welcome, guys. Welcome. Let me get my phone up so I can see all the comments. Hey, there's Ivan. How you doing, brother? It's nice to see you, man. Just got off work, so I'm a little bit disgusting, but I want to get this video pushed out as soon as possible. There's a lot going on in the market, and I really want to discuss it all. So, all right, awesome. Well, yeah, as you guys can see, we've had some pretty bullish movements on Bitcoin. This looks like a pretty clean movement too. Okay, yeah, this looks like a very clean movement. Just to give you an idea how important this level is. If you zoom out and you connect this most recent high, or I'm sorry, the highest high that you can, all the way to this one right here. So 41,000 and 59,000. Connect those two lines together. You guys can see how important this level is, and we have busted above and are consolidating above it. Now this is on the log chart. If you take off the log chart, we're actually well above it, and that was the level that we were consolidating in originally. So the original one was inside the normal chart, and then when you push log, then you can see where we're currently resting and the significance of it now. So yeah, this looks really good, guys. I'm very happy about it. If I look at this correct, yes, I do. So the consolidation, you guys can see, is actually above this consolidation. So this consolidation right here is above this consolidation. That means that we are consolidating over resistance, which is really good. I cannot stress it enough. We also broke above the 4-hour 200 moving average. That also looks pretty damn good. Pretty happy with it. Honestly, all around, I like this movement. I think it looks really healthy. What else am I looking at? Let's see. Nano. No. What tomorrow? Let's see. Yeah, lots going on. Ooh, Vet's taking off. XRP's doing good, which is a huge thing for me because that is my biggest holding. ZEC looks pretty decent. Tel's looking really good. I'm sure Ruben will be very happy about that one. NKR ban. Yeah, just all around we have a lot of bullishness in the market. So, okay, let's go ahead and start how we normally do. I don't want to change it up. Let's go ahead and go to the Bitcoin dominance to see how we're doing there. You guys can see this trend line that was established. It was on a normal one. Yeah. This trend line was established. You guys can see we have 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. All right, if you put the long chart on, you can see we have another touch right there. And we came back above, broke down with pretty good conviction, and now we're just consolidating. So assuming that we do continue breaking down, or this looks really good for a relief for our alts. So the further down this goes, that means money is flowing out of Bitcoin into altcoins. So it looks really good. What's up from California? Hey, bro, how you doing, man? California, that's awesome. My wife is from there. My wife is from California, so we go out there quite a bit. There's a lot of family in that area. So she's from Northern California, though, so I don't know where you're from, Eric, but she's from Northern California. So let's see. Yeah, alt dominance looks really good. I don't see any reason as to why this is not going to continue dropping down. Let's go to the weekly. I'm going to show you a level. Oh, by the way, all of my charts got erased. It was an accident, but I really don't feel bad about it because I needed to wipe all these things and clear them off anyway. So I'm okay with it, but I have to go through and I'm going to have to go back through and redevelop some of this stuff. And getting a fresh chart is never a bad idea, just so you can get a fresh perspective on things. And you'd be very surprised what you miss whenever you use the same charts over and over again. When you bring a brand new fresh chart, you miss stuff that you didn't see last time. So here are my 3 breakers I think are pretty significant. Yeah, these are my 3 breakers I think are pretty significant. If I can get this dang thing. It's a small breaker, but I think it is significant. All right, there you go. So yeah, these are my 3 main levels I'm looking at. And as you guys can see, we're range bound between these 2. So we're basically stuck between these 2. So I think it's very likely that we do continue up and retap the 50% level before dropping back down. But I think this 50% level is going to act as a very, very major resistance. I do not see us getting above here easily. You guys can see all the amount of significance this level's had, all the interactions. So I don't think it's going to just pop right through, and we are going to have some problems with it. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Let's go to the daily. Anything else significant? Oh yeah, because I lost my all my charts, I'm going to show you guys this. This is a pretty clean falling wedge that was established right here and right here. So you guys can see the falling wedge. Actually, this should have been right here. I think that's what it was. 1, 2. Maybe. Either way, we had a falling wedge pattern of some sort right here, and then we busted up, and once we busted up, it just continued going up. So that's a falling wedge on the Bitcoin dominance chart. So yes, these patterns still do work even on a chart like this. Came up here, tapped the trend line, continued up. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. Not too much else to say about it. Let's go ahead and dive into our short positions. Oh yeah, shorts got liquidated. Hell yeah. If you're a bull, this is what you want to see. Shorts try to take a position, just get completely wiped. That's awesome. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. Super happy to see that. The long positions are still gradually increasing. Nothing too crazy there. Our total 2 chart. Okay, we have a lot to talk about in this one. Let's go to the weekly chart, because this is the one I feel I have the most ranges that make the most sense right now. So the first one I'll annotate is this right here. Okay, this range, this week breaker is what's holding down this price level. So this has definitely been, this is the final boss. Like this is the one we're going to have to bust through before we see new highs on altcoins. But if we do get above this level, we're going to see new highs on altcoins. I cannot stress that enough. The next significant level we have is this right here. And the last one we have is this right here. Those are both acting as some pretty dang strong supports. Yeah, there you are. So we're still range bound between these 2. So between this right here and this. And I think we're going to keep bouncing around in this area until we eventually break above here. We do have quite a bit of strength. So I think that the next target is going to be a retest of this level. Where's it at? Retest to there. Now, here's the thing. What happens once we retest there? Are we going to bop? Are we just going to go right above it? I don't know. We honestly don't, right? We can go something like this, down, down, and then continuation up. And I think if we do get above this level, it will be like that. Now, or we could do something like this, where we come down here, maybe test this again before heading back up. Maybe something like that, right? Or let's say we're super bearish, and we are going to go for those lower positions I talked about before. Maybe we do something like this, to where we come up here, or we just basically block down and then go into the depths of hell, right? Those are essentially the 2 directions, or the 3 directions I'm expecting. Either we're just going to bust right through this immediately, or we're going to come down here, range some more, and then continue up, or we're going to come in here, range, and then bust down, and then continue on down. This is going to be like the ultimate bear scenario. That's where you're like, this sucks, right? But I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. I don't see that much bearishness in the market, and we have so many good things going on right now that I really just don't foresee it happening. Yeah. What else to talk about on this chart, guys? Ooh, I didn't even notice this. The 200 moving average is acting as a major support level. Look at that. Oh, wow. That's really, really cool, actually. I didn't even notice it. So you guys can see this 200 moving average acted as a very major support on the total 2 chart. So you guys can see, even though we wicked below it, we never actually closed below. So never actually closed below it. This has held up as a strong support. So that's really, really awesome, guys. I'm really glad to hear that. Let's go to the weekly again. Okay, and this is going to be a sweep. I love sweeps. They're very, very healthy for a market. What that means, you have an established low, right? You have an established low, and then you come down here, you go below that low, which triggers all of those stop losses, and also people who are looking to short below here and all that stuff, all these late shorters. And what happens is they trigger them, all that sell pressure. But here's what happens. These bulls place buy positions right in here. So when the price drops down, all they're doing is getting all of that liquidity pushed into their sells, getting all their buys filled, and they push that sucker right back up. And that's what we saw last week. So sweeps are very, very healthy for a market as long as you get it closed back above. And we obviously got that. This weekly level has held up very, very well. Even though we got below it twice, we did not close below it, so we never actually lost this support. So yeah, that's what's very important about being patient in any sort of market like this. You must be patient and know if this is a weekly level, it is not officially lost until you close below this level. Kyle, you got a question. Are you more bullish on HBAR or Litecoin? Bro, that's a tough question, man. I'm not gonna lie, because like they both look really good. But I do think that HBAR has a higher possibility of return, but I think Litecoin may be the safer play. Okay, so it depends. How do you think we'll make the monthly candle green for the month ends? Oof, I don't even know what does a monthly candle look like. We only have like what 1 day left, so if we're not close to it, I don't think it's gonna happen. Monthly candle. Oh, damn, we are close. Oh, that's really possible, man. That is not hard to do. I think it's very, I'm not going to say likely, but I think it's very possible. We need another 700. So this level right here actually is a very, very strong, yeah, there it is. I'm going to show you guys on a chart later what I'm talking about. This level has been interacted with extremely well, and I think that the 37,300 region is going to be a very, very strong resistance and very tough to get back over. Now, if we do get back over and close a decent high time frame candle above it, I think we're going to absolutely explode from that reclaim. And I'll talk about that later, guys. All right, so I'm going to try to go through my progressions. I don't like to go too much off topic because as you guys know, I like to stay logical, consistent, and systematic the whole way through. That's what I like to do it. It keeps me from missing things. So let's go ahead back in here and see anything else I'm missing. So the total 2 chart, you guys see that. I think that we're basically done on this chart. I think that we have our directions picked out. I think this is what we're really looking at. Total chart, anything else I want to go over here? Probably not. I don't trade this chart very often, but it's possible. This weekly level. We never actually closed below it. We did. Oh, wow, it's a big fake out. Holy shit. That's crazy. So yeah, we actually closed this weekly below this close over here. That's crazy, man. That's actually crazy how much we just accelerated the upside despite that. That's insane. So the very obvious level, if we lose this, the very obvious level that we're going for is going to be here. Where's it at? There it is. Like if we lose, if we just start falling, this is where we're going to go to, okay? 100%, that's where we're going to. Let's see what we're at. If I remember correctly, there's also a Fibonacci level, isn't it? It is. Okay. So if we lose here and we do continue down, This level right here is going to be the ultimate buy zone. The ultimate buy zone is right here. Reason why we have this very obvious 2-week breaker, and we also have the 0.618 to 0.65, what's called the golden pocket region, right in this area. So if we do lose this area, this is the spot I will be taking a second mortgage on my home, going to the bank and then withdrawing as much money as they authorize me to, right? This is the dream buy opportunity right here if we get that. Now, obviously, this is total market cap, but this level is so incredibly significant. I would throw all my money in every damn thing that existed in the crypto world at this point, okay? That's the spot I'd be trying to add position on. And I don't see it going below there. Really, really don't. All right, cool. I think that's basically covers my technicals. I think I've hit that pretty well. Let's go ahead and go back to the Bitcoin pairing again and see what else we have to look at. Let's talk about why we're here and what are we looking at for the future. So let's start with a fresh chart. So let's look at this real quick and see how we're doing over here. This was my major level that I've had marked out for a long time. And this is the same level as the total 2 you saw what I was looking at, right? So on this level, I've been saying, I will become bearish if we close below this purple block on a weekly. I've been saying this for months. Honestly, I have. For months, I've been saying, we'll close below this purple block, I'll become bearish. However, we got below it once, twice, 3 times, but we never actually closed below it. So because we did not close below it, I could not get bearish. I couldn't. It didn't make sense to me. So I stayed bullish this entire time. And I even talked about how I wanted to see a sweep of this low. And then furthermore, I said on the 12-month, I wanted to see a sweep, or I wanted to see a retest of that candle, which is the yearly open. All right. And as you guys can see, we got a sweep of the capitulation candle, and we also had a retest of the yearly open. This is what I wanted to see. It got back up here, retested again the capitulation candle, and now continued up. So if you go over here to the Wyckoff accumulation pattern, images, right here. You guys can see this. So right here, focus on the phase D portion, or the phase C. This is the original drop, okay? The original drop is right here. That is the drop right here, okay? Then you go over here. You have the spring and a test. A spring goes below the original capitulation candle, and the test is a retest to confirm it as support. And as you guys see over here, got down here, it came below, and it came back up, did a retest, and now it's continuation up. So right now, we're going into phase D, which means eventually it's going to go to phase E, which means we continue back up. All right. This pattern has played out exceptionally well, and it lines up really, really well if you want to do a side-by-side analysis on this. So, yeah, like this has been amazing, honestly. This right here has been exactly what we've been looking at, and it's been going step by step. So yeah, I couldn't get bearish on this. I couldn't get bearish because we never actually closed below this candle, and we also had our retest of the yearly open. But I said if we close below the yearly open, then I'll have to consider other options, or a daily close below the daily or the yearly open, or a weekly close below this massive purple block. And we never got it, so I remained bullish the entire time. So here we are. We're starting to pop back off. Everything looks great, but we're still in a dangerous area. We have not cleared anything too significant yet. Okay, yet. Now, what's the level I'm looking for to clear? Oh, let me find it. The monthly open is a major one. Okay, this is our monthly open. I'm going to show you guys how incredibly well this level has been interacted with. Okay, you guys can see just constantly beating upon it, coming back down, retesting it, going back above it, testing it, got it back above, tested it to the downside, tested it, got back above, tested it, dropped back below. Okay, like this monthly open is exceptionally important. Just cannot stress it enough. And right now we're on the way to do another test of the monthly open. And if we get up there, what's going to happen? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, like, but this is our final line in the sand for me. This is the one where I really, really, really want to see what happens on this retest from the downside of the monthly open. Could it? If we do reclaim this, I think we're going to see significant upside. I really, really do. Now I'm going to change charts real quick and show you this chart. Was it this one? Yeah, there you are. Show you this one real quick. I know we have more people in the chat right now, so I talked about it briefly in the very beginning, but I want to talk about it again. So where this line comes from, you have this low or this high and this high. You connect those two lines together and you create this trend line, right? Well, this trend line, obviously, to go to actually 4-hour works. Let's go to a 1 hour instead. You guys can see how this trend line, that one as well as this one, which came from, where was this level come from? I can't remember. I don't know the exact area where this bottom trend line came from. I guess it's from here to here. All right, whatever. Either way, we consolidated between this level for a very long time and eventually broke out from it, okay? So on the regular chart, you guys can see how significant this was. It broke above last night, came back down and retested it. And as we got a solid retest of here on Twitter last night, I was going off saying, oh my God, guys, this is it. We're off the races. And I said that I expected double-digit portfolio gains whenever I woke up, and I received it. So check out Twitter. You guys can see what I was talking about. So either way, this looks really, really good. Now, if you turn the log chart on, now you can see same lines are connected, but because it's on a logarithmic time frame, okay, on a logarithmic scale, it moves the line itself. And you guys can see now this line is currently supporting the current price action. It's consolidating above it. So turn off the log. It was consolidating inside here. Turn on the log. You guys can see how we're currently hovering above we're consolidating above the trend line. Well, as long as this trend line holds, we're going to keep going up, right? And if it does hold, what's our first target going to be? The coveted monthly open. This is it, guys. Like, this is no kidding where we're going to, okay? We tap here, we bust up there. Our first major level is going to be that monthly open, and I don't know what's going to happen here. I really don't. This is probably a good opportunity to take some profits if you're in some leverage positions. I don't think I will, but I'll be monitoring very, very closely when it does start to bust up, just to see if there's weakness. And it's possible we just shoot right through it. And if we do shoot right through it, I think we're going to get some massive movement to the upside. I honestly do. So yeah, that's that. The main thing I'm looking for right now, my biggest issue I have, is the volume, right? That's my thing, guys. You guys know I love my volume. I love watching my volume profiles. And so far, we have some volume on the original spike, but in general, we just don't have the volume spike that I want to see. Maybe the volume will come if we get above the monthly open. Maybe that's when all the confidence will get in the market and just accelerate us further. But as of right now, we do not have the volume that I want to see for a massive breakout. And that's my main issue right now with the current price action. Let's see. All right, so that's what I'm looking at right now. So the monthly open is very, very important. And also, if we get above the monthly open, that means we close the month green, right, Ivan? That's what it means. So I want to see if we can close the month green, because if we do, that means that this monthly open really did not have as much resistance as I was expecting, and we will probably just going to continue right back up. So that levels me extremely significant, though, until we get above it. All right, so what else? Where am I targeting? There you go. That's probably a good question, right? Let's look at targets for Bitcoin. Where are some obvious levels? Let's go to the daily. First one I see is right here. Yep, there you go. There's a very obvious first level. Another very obvious first level is right in here. What the hell? Turn off that. There you are. There you go. That's my obvious first level. The 200 moving average. I think this is going to be a very, very important test right here. Okay. Reason why is because you guys can see how important this 200 has been over the last few days or last 2 months. It's been extremely important. We've not been able to get back above it, so it's safe to say that this level is going to be very, very hard to bust through. So our original target right now is a monthly open, 37,300-ish, around there. Our next target will be right here at the daily 200 moving average. And the third target, I think, is going to be right in here at this little cluster. And there's other clusters here as well, I think are also significant, but they overlap. Like, let's turn it back on. I think this as a whole is also significant. Yeah, that entire region looks very significant. Now, if we do get above here, okay, all these levels, let's say we get all above this level and everything else, well, then what? Let's go to the weekly. Nothing too significant stands out. This does look a little bit concerning, but not too bad. So yeah, I think these are our primary levels we're looking at. So 37,000, about 43 to 44,000, 48 to 50,000, and then 56 to 58,000. I think that's like our ranges on where I'm looking to take profits. If I was in leverage positions. Since I'm not, I don't know what I'm going to do yet as far as what my profit take is going to be. I really haven't considered that. I'm just going to monitor the price really closely and see what happens. Let's go to the monthly. No, nothing there. 3 week? Nope. Yep, 2 week. That's what we got right here. That's my area right here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's where I'll be taking profits at. So, yeah. Now on Elliott Wave, we have a very valid case of this being. Well, let's go to another chart. Oh, it was log charts on. That's why. Okay. We have a very valid case of this being wave 1. So essentially like this. 1, 2. All right, let me adjust it real quick. Okay. This right here is I think the most reasonable spot for what our expectations are for this. I've seen wave 2 start there, and I've also seen wave 2 start here. The point is that this is basically what we're looking at for our Elliott wave. So you have your wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Wave 3 is often the longest, never the shortest, which is not because wave 1's so short. So that means that wave 3, or let me rephrase it. Since wave 3 is already longer than wave 1, that means that wave 5 can be truncated. Okay, it can be a double top. It can be a normal 1-to-1 extension, which means that, let's say, I'll turn off this. Oh, it sucks. Whatever. I'll work with it. Essentially a 1-to-1 extension like this. So like there. And that's our normal 1-to-1 extension, right? Now, it could also be what's called a 1.168. I can just do it on here. Oh, come on, man. It's killing me. Come on. What is going on? All right, there we are. Fib-based extension. So 1, 2, 3. You guys can see 1-to-1. So 1 to 1.618. So it could be like around the 85,000 region. It could. Oh, damn it! Come on. There you go. So it could be like 85,000 region for the wave 5. It could be right here at the 119,000 region, or it could be a 2.618 extension, or hell, it could be a 3.618, 4.618, etc. The point is that because our wave 1 is so short and our wave 3 is longer than wave 1, 5 can be truncated, a double top, or it could even be a massive, massive extension as well. So 1.618, 2.618, etc. And the wave 5 extension is what we got in 2017. So who really knows? Okay, there's a lot of really good reasons to why I don't think it will get any higher than like 200 to, I would say 250 to 300,000. I think that's the absolute ultimate top for Bitcoin. However, we'll see what happens. All right, let's see. Bitcoin for the win. That's right, man. So now, obviously, whatever Bitcoin does, our altcoins will also be falling, right? And so our altcoins look, I think, fantastic right now. I really, really do. So I think that no matter what Bitcoin does, I think altcoins will do just as well, if not better. So I'm not concerned like at all. So yeah, warning signs. What would be my signs that we have issues? I think that, wait, which one is it? It's CME gap. BTC.1, I think. Yeah, BTC1 exclamation point. There it is. BTC1 exclamation point. Wait, am I losing my mind? I think I am. Which one is it? BTC1. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, so we have the CME has what's called a gap, and gaps usually get filled in the CME charts. So please let it be the longest. Yeah, no kidding, right? Wave 5 being the longest would be amazing, and that's what happened. That's what happened in 2017. So there's a deal in crypto. We always talk about how these gaps that happen in the CME like to get filled, and if you go back in time, you can see how they do get filled quite often. We haven't had this filled yet. Oh wow, that's a good opportunity right here. 46 to 49. That's where I was talking about selling right here. All right, damn. These gaps do like getting filled, or at least partially or mostly the way up. So this right here, there's a massive gap between 46.5 and 49.2. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Now there's another gap right down here that occurs. If I can find a damn thing. Here we are. From here to here. Okay, this gap has not been filled yet. So what a lot of people I've heard about are talking about it dropping down to 32,300-ish just to fill this gap. Is that reasonable? You know what? Yeah, I think honestly this is not that bad of a drop. So I'm going to go ahead and annotate it on here. I'm going to get rid of this chart. Okay, it's already. Where is it at? BTC. $32.3 to $32.75. So $32.3 to $32.8. Let's see where that's at. $32.3 to $35.8. All right, there you go. So this right here is a CME gap. And yeah, I would love to see it come back in here and retest it. And I don't think that's unreasonable. I think we could see something like that where it comes up here, taps up here, then comes down here, tests this gap, and then continues back up. I think that's something that's also very possible. And I know that would make a lot of people, this would be a very big buying opportunity simply because of the CME gap thing that people trade all the time. So yeah. All right, I think I've hit Bitcoin pretty hard. Let's go ahead and talk about something else. What are the big ones you guys want to talk about? What are the big ones? 'Cause I have my own, but obviously I like to follow what you guys want to follow as well. XRP, yeah, that's a good one. I always love my XRP. I've gotten rid of like all my stuff, so I have to like rebuild a lot of it, but that's not a problem. So it's not a big deal like at all. Let's see. So let's turn this back on. My magnets. This is my major level right here, which we close inside, so we're still fine. Which one do I want to use? Bittrex. Not that one. Not that one. It's not a bad one. Bitstamp. I'll do Bitstamp. I like this one. I'm gonna use this as my little like. Well, wait a second. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, this will work. I'll use the Bitstamp one to build this up. EOS dash metal Litecoin. Okay, I got you guys. No worries, no worries. I got you. I'm gonna talk about my XRP first because you know I like XRP. So, all right. So for XRP, you guys can see this major level right there. This is our key weekly level we've been watching for a very very long time. Now we also have this level right here, which I've been talking about before. So right now we're still holding it, and we have 1 day and 4 hours. I would absolutely love it if we can get to 83 cents in 1 day and 4 hours. Is it possible? Yes, right? However, it has a lot of work to do. The important thing is we don't close below it. So if we go here and close below like 49 cents, then we're going to have a serious problem. But as long as we don't close below there, like this is totally healthy. But these two levels are extremely important for this chart. So as of right now, we're holding it totally fine. Let's see if there's any major levels we've broken above or any of that stuff. Let's see. This is a normal chart. Let's connect these two dots together. I know it's weird, but I'm telling you guys, like you'll be blown away how successful you are simply by connecting some dots, some lines together. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we're coming up to a major resistance, which makes a lot of sense, right? Then furthermore, oh yeah, I remember seeing this as well. This is also a major resistance level. I'm turning the log chart for this, make it clearer. But yeah, so this entire region is a very major level. About 73 to 77 cents, I think. There you go. I like this. So this entire region is very significant. So this blue line, which is really hard to see like that. So let's go to a daily. All right, there you are. So this entire region is very important, and we are coming back into it. You guys can see how it tested it, broke above, tested it again, came up here, consolidated, but we broke down from it. Also, we have this key breaker that's going to hold the price down. So this blue line and this breaker right here are going to cause a lot of problems getting back above. Yeah, can we still do it? Absolutely, but we have a lot of work to do. So I really want to see us have some significant... Oh, wait, did we test it? We did. We just tested it for the first time. We rejected this so far. But yeah, 73 cents has gotten tested on this falling trend line. So I want to see that get broken, this get broken, this get broken. So if we get above, I would say 78, 79 cents and close a daily above it, I think we are going to moon. I think we're just going to simply moon. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah, I'm sticking by that. I think if we get about 78 cents and we close, we're going to absolutely explode. But until we do, we have to be patient. So very significant level we're coming into. A lot of heavy resistance. But if we do get above there, I would consider the alt season right back on track. Like no shit, right back on track. Or at least for XRP. What else? Okay, you guys are talking about EOS. Oh yeah, of course, EOS. Why not, right? EOS. All right, that's back off. Okay. Now on EOS, I was talking about this yesterday. Pretty sure is what I was talking about. Let's go to the trend line. Connect it. Let's do this actually. This a level? I think it was a level. I think this was the level right here. Put the log chart on. Was that it? I'm going to go ahead and say so. Yeah, this looks really good actually. So, very similar to the way that the Bitcoin pairing looked, or if you take off the log, we're well above it. And if you put on the log, we're actually just hovering right above in a bullish pennant, which is great, right? This is really, really healthy. That's what I want to see. A bullish pennant after an impulse is great, right? We want to see this continuation to the upside, though. Now, if we get continuation of the upside, this, you guys see how significant this is. It's already popped back above, and it's just basically hovering around here. That's very, very important and very, very healthy. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go to the weekly, see if we can see any major breakers or anything else I'm missing. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how to look at it, it just drops so damn quickly. We sort of just like lost everything. This is a weekly breaker, and it looks to me as if we've already. No, we haven't tested it yet. But until we get back above here, this will act as a major resistance level. On here, this right here will act as a major resistance level. Reason why, this is what's called a point of breakdown, the last up candle before a massive downtrend. So that's going to be a major level. And that's probably about it. So you guys see, this is our major significant level. Oh, wow. The 200 moving average is also right here. So yeah, we have a lot of resistance immediately above us on EOS, okay? We have work to do. Like, no bullshit. We have a lot of work we got to take care of. But right now, this does look very healthy. But this massive consolidation of just stuff is really going to kick our butt for a little while. Let's go to the Bitcoin pairing, see how we're doing. Oh, man. All right, Bitcoin pairing. Nope. Yep. Maybe. Do I like this? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I don't like that. All right, let's go back to our one I actually know is going to be there. All right, so we're going to connect these two dots together. This line, this line. Okay, you guys can see tap, tap, tap again, got back above, tap, tap, and now we're starting to reject positively off of here. So this is what we're looking for. And you guys see on the lower time frame how well this line has been respected, and we're starting to curve up after all that craziness. So yeah, this looks really, really good. Ooh, I do like this actually. Yes, I do. Okay, you see the interaction here, how it's sloping and beating across this. Sloping and beating across. Came back up here, try to test it again. This, to me, looks like a falling wedge. Yeah. Does this look a falling wedge to you guys? Yeah. Ivan, Kyle, if you guys are in the chat, would you consider this a solid falling wedge? I think I do. I think I like this. You guys see this, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And a massive extension. Yeah, this looks pretty damn good, I think, as a falling wedge. We broke a little bit to the downside, but not much. Yeah, guys, and if it is, okay, so if it is a falling wedge, okay, let's say it is. So we already are holding this very, very massive, massive, massive trend line on the BTC pairing. And then furthermore, we've also busted above this major trend line, and now we're coming in for a retest. And if we do get this retest good, that means that we would have a very, very strong movement off of here. Guys, I like this even more. Holy shit. Like, every day I go to EOS and I'm like, I try to convince myself I'm not bullish on this coin, and I usually end up being even more bullish on EOS, like every single day. I really do think that there is some serious, serious potential with this coin. Like, this is insane, guys. I like this. Okay, well, there you are. Wow. Broken out of a falling wedge as well. Huh. Interesting. Let me go to the other chart as well. Let me see if it's just on that one or if it's on all of them. Because this is another pairing of that same coin. But let's see if we get if we get similar results. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And we're busted above again. Oh, guys, I really like EOS. I really, 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 really do. All right. Yeah. Yeah, this is not the same, but still similar to it. Yeah, I mean, it still looks good. Even on the lower time frame, this still looks really, really healthy. So I think EOS is about to absolutely explode. Like no shit, absolutely explode. And it's really, really hard for me to convince myself otherwise. I really do try to. Um, yeah, I like it a lot. All right, let's go ahead and keep diving in. You wanted Dash. Let's go ahead and Dash. It's nuts. Where's Dash at? There's Dash. All right, let you guys know I haven't charted this one. All my stuff got erased, so we're starting from scratch. So let's go ahead and dive out, and then we'll zoom back in again. There's nothing here I like. This 2-week level, I guess I like this a little bit. Test, test, broke above, test, went back above. Ooh, that's ugly. All right, so here's what I'm looking at. Dash does not look good here. The reason why, you guys can see we have this massive level here, came up here, tested, tested, broke back above, tested from the upside, hold as support, and it did. But it collapsed back down from it, and now is doing a bearish retest from the downside. This market structure looks unhealthy. It does. And I think this drop was way farther than it should have been for a normal test. Yeah, Dash does not look good right now on the very high time frame. Let's go to the daily, see if we can find any bullish signs here. Yeah, this is a very clear bearish retest. We're well below the 200 moving average. Oof. Let's go to the BTC. Hmm. No. I don't see too much healthy about Dash, guys. Like I really don't. Do you have a bullish case you want me to see? You can post on Discord and maybe I can try to observe it. I know this was a pretty solid, if I remember correctly. Oh, let me do this again. If I remember correctly, this is a solid trend line that was established, right? I think on the daily. Yes. So this was a solid trend line that was established. That's right. So yeah, test, 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 broke back below. So we're still below here. Guys, I don't see much bullishness about this chart. I don't like it. I really don't like Dash. I'm sorry, guys. If you're a big Dash fan, I'm sorry. I don't see anything on here really that bullish right now. Could it absolutely just turn around and just completely explode? Well, considering the rest of the market looks so bullish, absolutely. Okay, make that very clear. Because it may get drug up with other things. And if we are able to if it gets drug up back above this trend line, then yes, I'd be super bullish on it. So if you get to like 46.5 or so on the BTC pairing, yeah, I'd be super bullish on it. But until you get there, I just can't. Like it's below the 200 on the BTC as well as the US dollar pairings. Next one you're talking about metal? Oh yeah, MTL. That's right. Oof. There you go. All right. So we have a little reclaim here. So we did reclaim the 200 moving average. That's a good start. I do like that. No doubt. No doubt. Weekly chart. It's a pretty clear level. Yeah, I like that. So you guys can see, and the reason why I claim this as a solid resistance, support resistance, you have a downtrend, a reversal, continuation down, right? So it's a breaker, right? However, you guys see the low time frame, how you have this established, come up here, we had a bearish retest, come back over here, another bearish retest, come back over here, held as resistance, held as resistance, held as resistance, held as resistance, and then eventually, only once we got above here, we had a massive spike to the upside. And of course, we come back over here and test it from the top side. So this is a very clean support resistance flop. So I like this. I think this is a very healthy retest of it. The volume is all sorts of messed up because it's just too low. It's too low of volume for this chart. Let's go to the US dollar pairing on metal. MTL. There it is. It's a very nice wick here. No real levels I like yet. Yeah, no real levels in the weekly. Let's go to the daily. We're below the 200 moving average. I'm not a fan of that. I'm going to guess. Nope, didn't hit it. Oh. Oh, that's why I had the log chart on, didn't I? Okay, let's try this again. Damn, that's a disgusting looking chart. Disgusting. Holy hell. Alright, this is concerning to me. You guys see how this is the weekly? And we are currently below the 200 weekly moving average. That's really, really, really important. I do not like this at all. So, yeah, the BTC pairing looks good, but this is terrifying. Trading below the 200 weekly is a very, very bad sign. I'm not interested in buying this coin at all. I think that the time I would be interested if you come down here and do a retest of this level. It's a key. I like that. Okay. So you come down here and retest around the around 68% region. That'd be a solid retest. I'd be okay with that. But until you get there, I would not touch this chart. Straight up, I just wouldn't touch it. Because, or the other option is you trade above and close a weekly above the 200 weekly. The 200 weekly is such an incredibly important number. If you're trading below it, I'm not interested in it. I'm not. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Okay, so we talked on that. Look at Ethereum. You guys have any other coins you want to go over? Oh, Litecoin. That's right, Litecoin. I do want to touch on Litecoin. I made a video about that last night. Let me know if you watched that video yet. I did make a video on that one. I made a video on EOS. I made a video on HBAR. Yep, those 3 videos I did on last night. So if you watched it, let me know. Oh, shit. This looks pretty healthy. Log chart? Yeah, log chart. Okay, so similar thing. This log chart was established. We broke above, and we're having some volume. Not really volume. No, we don't have volume. Damn, that's not good. We need volume to pick up. We are coming into this very major cluster. This entire cluster region is pretty dangerous. Is that the best one? 3 week? Oof. Oof. Damn. Solid level there. Monthly? No, 3 week. That's what we got. Oh man. Yeah, this entire region. This was a monthly, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was. So we're almost trading above this monthly, but we have this 3 week level that's holding us down. You guys can see this massive block. Good news is that we are trading above this trend line, which is really good. Yeah, we are trading above the trend line, which is really, really good. But we are coming this massive just consolidation of just price action. And when you have a consolidation of price action like that, you're usually going to get some sort of resistance. So that's a little concerning. Let's go to daily. We have this little cluster right here. We have this little breaker. I do like it on a daily because this is the last up candle before the massive downtrend. The volume here is concerning. We need volume. We really, really need volume to pick up. And this is across the entire market. The volume is the only reason why I'm not just completely aping myself into all these positions. All right. Yeah, we're still missing it, and that's it's concerning. It is. All right, let's go to the BTC pairing on here. Litecoin BTC. Oh, yep, of course. Let's go to the 3-day. This massive, massive, massive falling wedge. There it is. On the regular chart, okay, on the regular chart, you guys can see this massive, massive falling wedge. Just a series of higher lows and lower highs. Or I'm sorry, lower highs and lower lows, but they're converging into an apex. We eventually broke above. We came down here, hit it again, and are hitting here a second time. I really want to see some explosiveness to really launch ourselves off at this point. It needs to happen pretty damn quickly. I really do want to see it because right now we just don't have the volume to really tell myself that this is going to keep going up. I got into my altcoins with BTC was at 60,000. Will it best to sell completely near the bull run high and then buy back in 22 bear? So all right, here's the deal, bro. If let's go back to over here. I want to teach you real quick. So these are my levels for Bitcoin, right? So you have and I go into extreme detail in the beginning of the vehicle. I go into extreme detail in the beginning of the video on exactly why I like these levels, but like it doesn't matter what your altcoin prices are at. If Bitcoin drops, our alts will also drop, right? So these are the major areas where if I was you, I would start taking some profits on this if you're trying to get out of the market, okay? I personally believe that we will see new all-time highs on our altcoins. I honestly do believe that. And I really don't think that I will not be taking profits on any of my stuff, but if you want to take profits, then you can take some a little bit here at the monthly open, which is like probably going to happen the next day or two. I would say the next day. Honestly, I would. The 200 moving average, if you go to the daily chart, you can see what I'm talking about. The 200 moving average, you can take some right here. This was our daily levels. And then over here is a weekly level. These are the levels where I'd be looking to take some profits at if I was in your position and like really just wanted to get out. Because these are all realistic spots where we could have a major rejection. So it could do something like this. On any of these. It could go from here up here, then continue back down. That's possible, right? It could do something like this to where it goes up here to 200, continue back down. Okay. Or it could do something like this. Here to here, continue back down. Or, of course, it could do something like this, and then continue back down, right? Those are all possibilities, okay? However, the other possibility is that, so you see how that works right there, right? My computer's freezing. Come on, man. What the hell? Just delete it. There we are. Okay. You see how those are possibilities, right? It's possible we come up here, they continue back down. However, based upon Elliott wave, based upon Wyckoff accumulation patterns, based upon a lot of things that I'm seeing in the market as a whole, it's also very possible we do something like this. We come up here. Okay. Come up here. Come up here, and then we come up here for our new all-time highs. Okay, This is also possible, and this is what my primary bias is right now. There's also another little break with the 200, but the main thing is that in my bias, this is as low as it gets. I don't expect much further down. Furthermore, if it does go further down, based upon my total chart, I think that right here is about as low as it's going to get. This is like the ultimate area. I know this is in total market cap of the entire market, so 972 billion to 1.05 trillion. But the point here is that I don't see us going lower than this. So if you're trying to get into the alts at a lower price, is it possible? Yes. But the best time to sell would be at a higher position. So man, that's up to you on how you want to play that, bro. Like, everyone's going to tell you different things. I don't know if we're going to get any major pullbacks in this level. Another big trader that I do follow a lot, his name is Credible Crypto. He's probably one of my mentors. His primary bias right now is something like this. Come up here, tap around there, then come back here, and then come back up here, and then right here, and then explode upward. That's his primary bias. He expects this to be some sort of a triangle pattern, all right? So he expects some sort of triangle. I don't know what I necessarily believe, honestly, but my big thing is I don't know, right? And in his scenario as well, he also does not see lower highs or lower from where we are right now. He thinks that this is the bottom. The $28,000 age region was the bottom of this correction. And I tend to believe him. I think that makes a lot of sense based upon a lot of things I'm seeing. A lot of other people I've seen have targets between 25,000 to 20,000 to 14,000. I've seen some targets even out here at the $9,000 region, which you go over here. They're targeting the 9,000. Wait, there it is. This entire cluster. Go to like a monthly chart. Yeah, this entire cluster right here. They're targeting down in here. So you really just don't know. So yeah, man, it's up to you on how you want to do it. It sucks that you got in so late. That does really suck. I've held my coins the entire time. So I bought way down at these levels, and I went all the way up there, and now I'm down here. So I'm about 50% of what I had it at, but of course I'm still 5 to 10x my original portfolio balance when I was down here. So, all right, man. Let's see what else. What other big ones we want to talk about? I think I've focused on all the ones you guys want to talk about. H-bar. I want to go over that one because I'm legitimately curious. How is H-bar doing today? Where's it at? All right. Oh, this damn freaking 12-hour level's killing me. All right, so this is a 12-hour level. Oh, we closed above it, didn't we? Yes, we did. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. All right, this is my 12-hour level I've been watching for a very long time. And I've been waiting to get a close above this level. Well, look at this. We got our close. Awesome. I'm happy. So, this to me is a bullish retest of this 12-hour level. That means I'm expecting this level to hold, and then we're going to continue back upwards. So yeah, I like it. Nothing else. I don't care about the rest of it. This looks amazing. I'm happy. Super happy. We got volume. This is good, right? The volume, the one thing I'm missing on all these other damn charts, we have volume on H-bar. I like this. EOS, we have volume? I wasn't sure. Let's look at this real quick. Nope. Nope. Litecoin? Nope. XRP? Yes? Yeah? Say. We're getting some volume. Not a tremendous amount. We're getting some volume. Okay, I'm cool with that. ZEC is getting volume. All right. Not on this one, though. All right. But one thing I do know, H-bar is getting volume, and that to me is very, very bullish. So I'm very happy with that. All right, so yeah, H-bar, I like it. I like it. I think it still looks very healthy at this point. Raven popped off, didn't it? I think I saw that was doing really well. What is this level? Daily? Weekly? Oh, it was a weekly level. Oh, that's pretty cool. There you go. Wait, is that a yeah, weekly level? That's pretty nice. I like that. Came down here, retested it, starting to bounce up. You know what, Raven? You might have some strength in you left. I'm not sure yet. XLM here. All right, let's look at XLM. I know XLM's taking a hell of a beating lately. Let's see how we're doing. Yep, taking a hell of a beating. This looks really similar to 2017 Bitcoin. Damn, that is uncanny. Okay. Well, here's some hopium for you. Show you this real quick. This right here is a pretty damn clear point of breakdown, right? You guys can see consolidation, last up candle before the massive downtrend. So this is a very clear point of breakdown. And as you see, it was retested from the downside, rejected, busted above, came back down, and now we are hopefully going to close above here in the next 1 day and 4 hour. So if we close above 26 cents or higher, then this means that this will be a very good reclaim of this level, retest and hold of this level, because we went all the way below it, tapped this even further down breaker, right? Little tap right there, and now we've gotten back above it. So this looks really, really, really good. So in one day and 4 hour, if we're back above here, that's super, super bullish. All right, let's see if we can find any more bullish cases for you. I have some XLM too. I do, man. Don't stress. You're not the only one by any means. Ooh. Do I see what I think I see? A little bit. Let's go off the log chart maybe. There we go. Yeah. All right, so we have a lot of interaction on this line. You can see right there, right there, right there. Got back above. Retest. Continuation up. Yeah, this looks pretty healthy. All right. The volume is not there yet, which is concerning. But overall, this looks like a pretty damn good retest. And even the log chart is still above it. Yeah, this looks good. I like it. Let's go to the BTC pairings of it. Gosh. It's ugly structure. Very ugly. Just ugly consolidation structure here. God, it's so disgusting. It's just disgusting looking, guys. Like, I can't stress it enough. I don't like this at all. It's not bullish or bearish. It's just there. Is this my level? I think it is. That's my level. All right, there you are. So as long as we're above here, I mean, I got to remain bullish, I guess. I mean, that's really all I got, which I don't like it, but that's really all we have. Let's go to the daily. Where are we out in 200? Ooh, below it. Ugh. So I really want to get above this 200 moving average. That's a little concerning for me. So this right here is important to get it back above. So if you close above 0.000000927 or so on a daily, that would be super, super bullish on the BTC pairing. But there's not much else to really say about this one, honestly, guys. It's a really weird looking chart on the BTC pairing. XR, and on the US dollar pairing, I think it looks pretty bullish on the US dollar pairing. I really do. It's still below 200 though. Those are my main concerns of it. All right. Any other alibis? Anyone else have anything else you want to add on as a chart request? I'm going back through, but I think I'm pretty content with everything right now. Let's go over ETC actually. Let's talk about this because there actually was a very bullish thing that happened. And this is one of those things like a learning lessons for you guys. And I talked about it in my previous video. And I said how I think that ETC looks really bullish. Right there. Where was it? This might have been it. I think just this massive trend line right here is my big sign that we're about to see something cool happen. I think that's basically it. Because you guys see how it's basically falling into a some sort of a falling wedge pattern. And then also on the, I think it was a weekly. Yes. And on the weekly, we came down here and retested this level. You guys can see this, right? So you have this falling wedge, came down here, tested this level right here, closed above this sweep right there, closed above the sweep, continuation up. That's why this thing took off, all right? Let's go to the BTC pairing as well. Oh, another thing I want to talk about real quick. Oh, shit. Go to the daily. Look at this market structure, okay? The market structure is an impulse consolidation. You know this is an impulse because you have high volume. High volume, strong movement up. And you know this is a consolidation because you have low volume, slight decrease the entire way. Came down here, retested the point of breakout, and continued up. This is a very textbook market structure right here. Very textbook. So yeah. ETC, BTC. Same thing here. Look, this is perfect. So you guys see the massive impulse on high volume. The decrease was on low volume. This is a impulse consolidation. This one tested the monthly, I'm guessing. Yes, the monthly level came down here, tested it, popped the upside. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. I should have made a video on this last night. I didn't really forget. I did 3 videos yesterday. I thought that was enough. But ETC looks, obviously it looked really amazing and it did pop off today. So, ooh, Eagle popped off. What the fuck? What? I was not bullish in this last night either. I don't know what happened. Huh. Yeah, sure enough, it did pop off. I was definitely bearish about this coin too. Ooh. All right, cool. All right, I think I'm going to end the video, guys. I'm going to go get some stuff done. I'll probably release another video or two on YouTube tonight, but I do got a lot of crap I got to take care of. And tomorrow I have basically a free day to where I'm just going to do a lot of YouTube stuff. So if you guys have questions, like always, let me know. Oh, make sure to check out the new Discord. I have adjusted a lot on the Discord. We made all these alerts and stuff. If you go to alert signups, you can pick and choose which one of the coins you want to be notified about. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start updating these lists right here. And if you have selected this as one of the coins you want to get notifications for, then it will actually notify you and say, hey, RTBro updated a coin that you're interested in. So, yep, go here and click all the coins you're interested in, and then I'll get you guys up to date. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let you all go. Have a great, great afternoon. I will see y'all in the next video. Deuces, boys.